Hey guys. So I downloaded a productivity app the other day. Part of what I do is answering social media comments and messages every day, all day. And it can get really out of hand if I'm constantly picking up my phone because I have a notification to a comment or whatever and answering them back immediately. And then as soon as I put my phone down, somebody else messages me or comments or something. So it can really get away from you, and before you realize it, you've spent absolutely all day on your phone and you haven't actually gotten anything accomplished. So it was becoming a problem, and I had to come up with a way to fix it. So I downloaded this productivity app. It's called Forest. I had it in the past, a couple of years ago probably. I don't remember why I didn't really use it very much, or like I have no idea. Maybe I just wasn't in that kind of mind state back then. Who knows? Um, but I downloaded it about 2 weeks ago, maybe not quite, and it has been absolutely life changing. Um, so the app is really cool. It's I'm all nature oriented and whatnot. And what you do is you start a timer, and when you start the timer, it plants a tree. And you can't touch your phone or get out of that app for as long as the timer is going without killing your tree. So if you make it all the way through to the end of the timer, your tree is grown, and it goes to your forest, your virtual forest that you are growing, which keeps track of how productive you've been that day, that week, that month, and so on and so forth. And you can also it also awards you coins when you grow your tree and you do what you're supposed to do with it. You don't kill it. And with these coins, you can purchase other types of trees. I bought a little pumpkin since it's fall and around Samhain and whatnot. And that's it's been really fun. You can also plant real life trees with your coins. I haven't made it quite to there yet because it takes a significant amount of coinage. Not a crazy amount, but a significant amount. And I'm weak when it comes to pumpkins. But anyway, so it's really been life changing. I found myself with free time where I haven't had free time in years. I'm getting more done. I'm getting a lot more focused on my writing, and I'm able to do things that are productive rather than just busy work, like answering comments and messages and being on social media and whatnot, which is important in my line of work, but you don't want all of your time to be going to that. You want to be putting effort towards other things too. um, so yeah. Um, It's a great app. I've been meditating more. I've been able to create more space and uh, clean and just read a magazine, which isn't something I've been able to do for many years. I have tons of magazines because I want to read them. I like magazines, but I just don't have the time with two toddlers and two businesses and a blog, and you know how it goes. But and I've got a lot of progress made in the books that I'm reading. But yeah, so I highly recommend this app. A lot of things that one of the biggest things that people do, I find, with things like this is they wait until that they're ready to turn the app on, turn the app timer on, and so that's when they start to do it. So they don't ever really get around to using the app because they're never really ready to dedicate an hour away from their phone or anything, right? So I've kind of flipped that, which I think is why I'm having so much success with the app. I don't say, okay, I'm ready to take an hour away from my phone. I automatically set the timer, and then when the timer goes off, I can get on my apps, check my notifications, answer people back, and as soon as I'm finished with that, as soon as I find a breaking point in all of that where I'm done, I'll set the timer again. And now I'm not allowed to touch it again until X amount of time. And I usually do anywhere from 45 minutes to 120 minutes. That's 120 is the max amount of minutes. But if you get the paid version of the app, you can even whitelist certain apps so that you can get out of the Forest app and into your emails or into Google Docs or, you know, the the apps that you may need to be productive, especially if you're in the online computer type techie space, which is something I find a lot of times. Like, when I had the free version, I would turn it on and be like, crap, I really need that document off my phone. And, well, I'm just kind of SOL until it runs out. But I have the paid version now, so I can go through and whitelist certain apps to where I can fiddle with things that are still productive and whatnot. As long, but I'm not going to turn Instagram on the whitelist, and I'm not going to turn Twitter on the whitelist, because that's where that's where you fall into the trap. But yeah, so read the blog post. I'm going to try to link it below. I'll probably link it below. You may see this in the blog post, but I wrote a blog post on it. And share, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all the things, and I'll see you in the next one.